Everybody, HGM here, back with another quick update. We're checking out the Waking Flame DLC as well as Update 31 over on the PTS this week. Some pretty massive changes coming to ESO, especially when you look at skills and passives that have changed, also item sets. I've done separate videos on both of those already. Make sure you check those out if you haven't. Links for those update videos will be down in the description. But in this video, we want to talk about another change coming out in this update, and that is to the champion point system. Specifically, we've got a lot more slotted stars to look at, and we even have some new sub-constellations, some brand new constellations that we can work into our builds. So as far as what's new, green tree, not much if anything has changed here. We did get a slight change to the warfare tree, which is our blue tree. If you were to come down into Staving Death, which is where most of our defensive passives are, we have a brand new slotted star here for Ironclad. Now, if you go back to the previous champion point system, CP 1.0, Ironclad was always there. This is just back. It hasn't really changed. Reduces your damage taken by direct damage attacks 2% per stage, so you get a max of 10% damage reduction. Again, that's only to direct damage. Nothing else here has changed. You still get preparation. That reduces your overall damage taken. And then you still have the elemental damage reduction and then the physical damage reduction. All that is there, as well as the crit resist. So that's what's new as far as the blue tree. Again, nothing major, but it is nice to see some more defensive stars coming back. Now, when we switch over to the red tree, this is where things have really been updated. They actually went in to the red tree and created 3 new stars. So those sub-trees that you can dive into deeper, you can see are now here with the purple stars. You have Survivor's Spite, Wind Chaser, and Walking Fortress. Now I'm going to go into my favorite one so far that I've been checking out, and that's Wind Chaser. And this is all about speed and mobility. This is where you find Hasty now. So this hasn't changed. You still get your increased movement speed while sprinting, up to 4% there. But now we have 3 new slotted options. So we have Celerity, increases your movement speed by 2% per stage, all the way up to 5 stages. So that's an additional 10% movement speed. And this is not outside of combat. This isn't that specific. This is all types of movement speed. So whether you're walking, you're sprinting, you're in combat, you're out of combat, does not matter. This is a nice option for extra mobility. Now, in addition to that, we have another one here, Refreshing Stride. This gives you extra recovery, health recovery and magic recovery, 100 per stage, up to a max of 500, which is actually pretty powerful. 500 health and magic recovery for free just by sprinting. That's pretty awesome, actually. I can see this being a little bit more useful in PvP, obviously, where sprinting is more something that you're going to do more often. Our last mobility star is going to be Thrill of the Hunt. This one's pretty interesting as well. Whenever you kill an enemy, you gain major expedition. So that's 30% movement speed. And if you go to 2 stages there, that's going to be for 6 seconds. It's going to be quite nice for both PvE and PvP encounters. For PvE content, to get through dungeons quicker, if you're grinding experience. Yeah, this is going to be nice just for the utility of it, I think. Let's head back out and do another one. So we'll come over here to Survivor's Spite. This is where we have Mystic Tenacity. So this reduces the duration of elemental status effects. If you unlock 1 stage there, then you can get these new slotted stars. Pain's Refuge reduces your damage taken by 1% per negative effect active on you up to 20%. So this has just 1 stage, 50 points to unlock that. But again, 1% per negative effect up to a maximum of 20. So if you have 20 negative effects, you're reducing your damage taken by 20%. That's pretty strong. We also have Relentlessness. Being stunned or feared causes you to gain major protection for 3 seconds, reducing your damage taken by 10%. That's just 1 stage to unlock that guy. And then Sustained by Suffering increases your health, magicka, and stamina recovery by 30 per stage while under the effect of a negative effect. So if we max that out, that's 150 recovery. Now, I believe that's total. I don't think you can get 150 per negative effect like it says. I think it's just while being under at least 1 status effect. Let's check out the last one. It's going to be over here. Walking Fortress is going to be more of our like block and damage shield focused stars. We're going to need to put some points into Tireless Guardian to get started on this. Then that'll open you up to Nimble Protector. That increases your movement speed while bracing. That's not new, that's just been moved into the sub-tree. But then we also get Ward Master. Reduces your damage taken by 2% per stage while blocking and under the effects of a damage shield. So if we max that out, 10% damage reduction while you have a damage shield on. This is actually pretty interesting. I might use this myself on some solo builds that use damage shields. That's a good bit of extra protection. Then we also have Bracing Anchor. While in combat, increases the amount of damage you can block by 4% per stage, but reduces your movement speed by 16% at all stages. So it's just 16% move reduction for an extra 20% block mitigation. That's pretty good as well. And then the last one here, Soothing Shield. When you successfully block an attack, you have a 15% chance to restore health. So if we max this out, 147 health per stage, that's 735 health per successful block. Doesn't seem that great, honestly, but maybe you could combine this with some other effects. So that is it as far as new champion point stars. I like these. I mean, I'm not going to use all of them all the time. I think for certain specific builds, you might be able to slot some of these instead of what you had previously from the red tree. The red tree was always a little bit boring, I would say. So to have more options now with the sub-trees is definitely going to be nice for some builds. But that's all I have for you guys on this update video. If you found it informative, don't forget to crush that like button. Make sure you subscribed right here for more ESO updates this week. Just like this one, lots more content coming out. And we'll continue with these updates all week long. Hey everybody, just letting you know that we are continuing to update our members-only video library right here on YouTube with some pretty fun and unique build ideas like our unkillable solo werewolf build, which is completely updated now for the Blackwood chapter with better sets, better CP loadouts, and the companion build for Bastion that makes this even stronger than it's ever been. So if this sounds interesting to you, just click on that join button for more information. There's now also a link in the description which lists all of our members-only videos. Big shout out, as always, to our current channel members. You guys are amazing. Thanks as always for your support. It definitely means a lot to me. Thank you all again so much for watching. Stay safe out there, and I will see you around in the next video.